Well, hiya toots. It's me, Brad, aka your drama and cosplay queen, 1014. We would like to thank all our early birds, night owls, and everyone else in between for setting your clocks for 1014 and joining us down here at where? The warehouse. I'm at the dog park again, so excuse the noise once again. I'm sorry. And there's gonna be some squirrels running around and my dog making a lot of noise, so excuse that noise too. Anyways, what are we here to do today? We're here to discuss Drag Race Holland Season 2. Now I'm gonna do the 3 episodes in this video because it's gonna be short. I'm not gonna really go over it for the sake of the charm for Season 1 of Drag Race Holland. It's not here for some reason for me. I'm not like as excited, and I think that's in the editing, because so far, editing purposes, I already know who's gonna be in the top and who's gonna go home. So they need to like figure out editing wise. That's another reason why I don't really want to, because it's like predictable from the beginning of the episode. They give like 3 queens the most confessional time, and those 3 queens end up being a top and 2 bottoms, or 2 tops and a bottom, and that person ends up going home. If we get a storyline for 1 queen throughout the whole episode, which they've been doing, they're going home. So that, I feel like that charm and magic is a little not there in the editing for me, so I'm just like, whatever. I don't really need to like tell you guys what happened, but I'll go over a few things. So in episode 1, they all come through the workroom, and I will be doing the looks in a different video. I have so many snooze and smooth videos to record. I plan on doing that when there's a little bit of a break and just pumping those out, because those are, again, pretty easy to edit. I'm probably gonna mess up some girls' names, so I'm sorry. We have our new cast of 10 queens come walk through the workroom in their entrance looks. So we got Ivy Elise, we have Vivaldi, the Countess, Kita Minaj, Juicy Couture, Tabitha, Love My Sissy. We have a trans queen, Vanessa, I believe it's Cartier. I don't know, she's really pretty though. And My Little Pony. Right, so Fred walks into the workroom looking fabulous. Outside of drag, he's actually low-key kind of cute. But I think it's all the tattoos. Anyway, comes the girls to the competition, and the Maxi Challenge is gonna be a talent show. And predictable as talent shows are as a first episode in these franchises, it is a little bit repetitive and it can get a little bit like boring, but it does give a chance for all of the queens of the cast a chance to showcase their talent, not only to the judges in the competition, but to us, the world. That's what we do as drag queens. Come to get a little bit of Juicy Couture's storyline, which is she's a social media queen, and this is her first time performing anywhere ever. So that's a pretty, like, what is it called? That's an intimidating platform to go on for your first try. Whew, scary, girl. So we do get a little storyline on Juicy Couture, and then Fred does a walkthrough, and the setup was a little weird. This is another thing, like the setup is weird. Like, instead of like people coming to the table or like going to the table as a host, like people are just like literally chilling in the workroom, and the setup's a little odd, I won't lie. My reviews will get longer if the show gets a little bit more interesting. So we get to the runway. Fred looks absolutely fabulous, and I will do a runway in the different video. I will also put the judges in the edit now, because honestly I forgot their names. I believe there's new judges. Then Fred has all the queens from season 1 come out, which they all looked pretty fabulous. And Envy Peru come out. So during the talent show, they're like yes or nay, or you know, they have the little paddles or whatever. So the queens did their talent shows. A lot of them did pretty good. There was some original songs. Love My Sissy song was really good. I really liked it. There was some kind of talents. Tabitha kind of messed up a little bit during her dancing. Juicy Couture kind of had a good song, but she had absolutely no charisma, no stage presence, no charm. That's gonna be the word of this video, is charm, girl. And yes, I have started the 3rd season of the new Charmed. Okay. Tie-in. Anyway, so I believe the winner was Love My Sissy, and the bottom 2 were Reggie and Juicy Couture. They lip sync. Reggie stays and Juicy Couture goes home. Come up to the next day, Fred walks in. They have to do a mini challenge, which is quick drag, and they have to do a photo shoot on a bicycle. But on this bicycle, in the middle of it, Fred is gonna reveal a fan to have it blowing up in your face. He's gonna be throwing shit in front of the fan. We're gonna have the pit crew up there making it rain literally up on you with a hose. So it got crazy, and it was fun little segment. We got to see a little, you know, personality from a few of them. I do want to point out, in the first episode, Tabitha says something that wasn't tasteful in my ear about Vanessa being trans and how she has an advantage and it's not fair or whatever. So far, she's only made one comment about that, because she did later say she respects Vanessa for being there. And if she does something to like me again, I'm gonna question her as a person, okay? Because she's like Miss Continental, no, or something like that. So you need to be congenial, girl. As the episodes are progressing, she is kind of coming for all of the queens. So it's more like she's not really calling anyone out per se, if that makes sense. She's like reading all the queens. But that trans statement will stick out to me. So we come to find out that the Countess wins. And it was funny during the photo shoot, a lot of the queens like tucks were coming loose and everything. That shit was funny. So Countess wins. Fred comes back in and says, we're doing a design challenge. And in front of everybody, there's a bunch of camping gear, like literally camping gear, and says it's an unconventional challenge. And y'all know I love me some unconventional challenges. So as the Countess wins the photo shoot mini challenge, she gets, I believe, a 10-12 second start. And she already knew what she wanted. She literally grabbed a couple things, including an inflatable alligator. And I was like, ooh, girl. So they all go ravenous over collecting some stuff. Then everybody comes and we get a storyline from Reg B and Ivy Elise pretty heavily. Reggie B, we come to find out, has a condition where some of her fingers are missing, and or extra fingers, I came to find out, is what can be also considered as this. And it was nice for this person to, you know, come out, Reggie, to come out and say, you know, I was always told that I'm not going to amount to nothing because of this, and it's going to be a crutch, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot of things I want to do. But she said, gosh darn it, I'm still going to do what I want to. I'm still going to be a fierce drag queen. And honey, there you go, you did it. Anyway, so we come back to the runway and we get to the runway, and I will do again a video. So we come to find out that the Countess wins, which she should have, because that was like a gorgeous outfit, like straight up. Oh, we also came to find out that I believe it was Kita and My Little Pony used to be ex-boyfriends, but I think they still live together or something like that. I don't know if they still live together, but they're definitely still best friends. So that was kind of cool how they're still cool with each other. Back to the runway, the Countess wins again. Ivy, Elise, and Reggie were in the bottom. Then after the lip sync, Reggie had to go home. Ivy, Elise gets to stay. So then we come to the next day. and they get their room message, a cryptic message, that's gonna be a snatch game. So Fred walks in and says, guess what, we're doing the snatch game, so you hoes best get ready. As they're all getting ready, they're talking about who they're gonna do. There was some that I wasn't, you know, familiar with, but that's okay. That's why I love the snatch game. Even though I don't know who this character is, it is snatch game. Make it funny and I'll laugh, even though I don't know who this person is. That's the goal of the snatch game. But there were a few that I did recognize, like Sun King, King Louis, the Countess did, and which was not very good. And then I believe it was Kita Minaj did a porn star that like based her name off of Pamela Anderson. She did a really good job. I thought she was really funny. Elise did Cardi B, which was really bad. And Love My Sissy did Grace Jones, which was really bad. Like literally every one of her answers was slave to the rhythm. I was like, what are you doing, girl? Like, that's literally every single answer that you're doing. I was like, if she does that one more damn time, and she did, I'm like, girl, this is a horrible Grace Jones. Is that all you know of her? Like, Grace Jones is fierce, you know, and like, she likes to bite back. She likes to be witty and stuff like that. Others did characters that I was unfamiliar with, but some of them made me laugh, like My Little Pony. Tabitha was kind of funny in the beginning, but she kind of took it a little bit too far as the snatch game progressed. I'm starting to find out that Tabitha borderlines like that line, you know what I mean, where it's just like not funny, it's just uncomfortable. Anyways, we come to the workroom. A lot of people are worried. We get a lot of, again, the editing. I already knew that Love My Sissy and Ivy Elise were gonna be in the bottom. I knew Kita Minaj was gonna do well because she got a lot of confessional time too. So we come to the Runway Monster Ball. Fred is just looking so good this season because the last season's winner, Miss Envy Peru, is beating Fred's face. Now that she's the makeup artist, whoo, she be looking good. Kudos. We get the bottom three, which were Tabitha, Ivy Elise, and Love My Sissy. We had 2 wins, which was Kita Minaj, and I can't remember who the other winner was. I think it was My Little Pony. No, the girl that did the blonde wig with the person that was right there. They also won. They get to the lip sync. They were so worried about Love My Sissy's mask, Greta Gremlin mask, but like she was lip syncing the song and you can see the gremlin doing it. Anyway, so Ivy Elise is over here, eventually tears away her little fish teeth. You know, she's one of those little football fish with lights or whatever they're called under the sea. So she tears her teeth off, so she thinks she can maybe impress the judges more, I think. She had a whole mask on, Love My Sissy, but she still like emoted the song to me. I don't know. So Love My Sissy had to go home. Ivy Elise stays. That's my opinions about the episodes and what I can do, because I want to make sure that my full energy are up in these videos, and I just don't feel like this season has been up to par a little bit. So like, I want to bring you guys good content, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what did you think of the first 3 episodes? What do you think of these queens? What did you think of the looks? What do you think of the new Fred and the makeup artiste that he has now from previous winner, Envy Peru? Let us know in the comments below. And I, Brad, aka your drama and cosplay queen, would like to again thank our early birds, night owls, and everyone else in between for setting your class for 1014 and joining us down here at the warehouse. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next video. Toodles!